Hi Taurus, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. There's no astrology, so watch them for whichever one you feel resonates with you the most. In order to do that, check out all three. With that said, remember they're general readings. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. That is just fine. You should always use your own discernment. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have dun, dun, dun. Boom! Look at that, the sun card, and it's in the light as well. Look, look. Ah! 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 Sorry, I did that in the Scorpio reading last week. I am a bit of a dork, so if you haven't worked that out by now, then you must be really new to my channel. Things like that, stupid, silly humour, it's all a little bit of me. And the world is so damn serious at the moment. I think we all need a good laugh. All right, so you got the sun card. Light, heat, blessings, joy, but also remember when the sun card shows up as the key to the week, it basically says that whatever follows, however challenging it might be, it will either pass very quickly or it won't be as bad as it could have been. The other way that this also shows up is whatever blessings show up for you in the cards or in the reading ahead, it means that those things are in some way, shape or form enhanced. So the sun card is always great to have anyway, but in the key to the week card, it's even better. All right, for your actions and options this week, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. So a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo woman may feature for you in some way, shape or form this week. So she could be helping you, assisting you, working with or alongside you. So that's maybe the options that are available to you. This card also speaks a lot to self-care. Because you've got this with the sun card, you are being invited to really look at your own personal health and vitality and how you can support that part of your life. How can you really not even get the most out of your body, but how can you support your body and love your body and care for it enough to really nurture you? If that is getting more sleep and drinking your water, so be it. If that is cutting out sugar, so be it. If that is, even in this month of, the holiday season, having one less glass of wine or whatever else it is that you like to have a tipple on, maybe having one less than you usually would. This week, you're really being encouraged to find, it's not self-care to the extreme where it's like, I'm going to be completely austere about everything, It's just about really doing the work when it comes to your self-care. All right, when it comes to your communications and conversations, you've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is usually a water sign male, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be somebody that you are connecting with through your work or having a conversation with that actually is really illuminating, especially about your emotional outlook or understanding at this moment in time. I actually really like this for you because it's almost like through the conversations that you have with somebody who genuinely has your interests at heart, you might realize very quickly, like, wow, actually I haven't been looking after myself as well as I usually do. Or maybe I haven't been doing the things that are most aligned with how my body processes stuff. The other thing is as well, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, this could be maybe you are taking a mental health break. And that doesn't mean, sat at home binging Netflix and, watching all kinds of trash. What it means is you're finding a way to really support your own mental health so that you can continue studying and digesting new information. When it comes to those of you that are employed by somebody else, this I actually think is going to be an ally. It's somebody that really is showing up for you and trying to highlight to you that maybe, just maybe, your emotional connection to the work that you're doing is having an adverse effect for you or on you. And for those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, there's something in here, one, about visibility. And two, there's another part of this that suggests that you are really tapping into your own creative vibe and you're just having fun with it. It might not be doing anything yet. It might not be bringing all the boys to the yard or anything like that, but it's absolutely fulfilling the creative call within you. All right. So I actually think that's great. When it comes to those of you that are retired and no longer working, this I actually feel is a passion project. There's something here that comes up for you where it's like, I am absolutely doing something that I feel is very heartwarming. And it's like, because you're doing this for yourself and it's not about clout or, you know, notice or recognition or whatever, it's purely for enjoyment. You realize very quickly how therapeutic this thing actually is for you. Love that. For your love and relations, look at this. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, right? I love that. Now, for those of you that are single, it will be in your travels. Now, if you know, a lot of you might say, well, you know, I'm not going anywhere, Raf. Travel, yes, most of the time it's like a holiday or a vacation, but you travel when you go to the supermarket, you move, you travel, you go to different places when you go to a different place to shop, you know, like in your travels, on your travels. And remember, the Wheel of Fortune is in the right place at the right time. So this, coupled with the Sun card, you could bump into somebody while you are on your travels, on the move. Maybe you're doing something different, taking a different way to work or whatever the case might be. And it's like you bump into somebody and you think, wow, you know what? Like, there's a mutual respect and attraction there, and I like it. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, for a lot of you, this is try again energy. Maybe not necessarily because the relationship has broken up, but it's try again energy that suggests that you're really looking at things and saying, okay, how do we improve the relationship or get it back to where we want it to be, right? You can't live in the honeymoon phase. It's just not possible. That's not life. But you can from time to time tap back into a season of it. And that's what this feels like to me. So this week could go a long way for something like that. Now, before we get into your money and materials, I just want to say your year ahead Astro Taroscopes are up and out there for your purchasing pleasure. They are $7.99 a piece, or they are $49.99 for the bundle. And the New Year, New Frequency, it's a short, sharp, focused mini energy work based course, right? It will take you 3, maybe 4 days at absolute max. You're going to get a PDF as a part of this. On top of that, you'll get a call at the end of the month with yours truly for other tidbits about 2024 that you don't know about yet. And also, so there are a handful of discounts on that left. It's 90. The discounted price is £99 versus 111. So if you want to get that, I would get it soon, because I know that code it's fast reaching the point where it's kind of done. All right. With that said, for your money and materials, you have the 10 of Swords. So for you, like, look at this, right? You've got the 10 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune is also the number 10. 2 10s represents change, all right? So you've also got 2 court cards here, which tells me that there are changes coming to your social circle. It also tells me that there are big changes coming to your finances. For some of you, this could be a debt that's being paid off. Maybe you're making a final payment. For some of you, this could be that you are releasing maybe something that you've paid for, maybe a subscription, maybe something that you have paid for that you've never used, right? For some of you, you might even, maybe not all of you, you might even get a little refund or a rebate that comes in, which could be really nice. Now, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, the 10 of Swords, this will usually show up as your back, right? Your back, your spine, your literal, like, physical back. So this week I will say to you, do look after yourself in that regard, because there's a possibility here that you know. Now, with the Sun card, it will pass quickly. If you've got any problems or issues here, my advice would be, I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medical advice, this is not a diagnosis. But what I will say, this could be you go into a chiropractor, maybe you go into an osteopath, but with the 10 of Swords, it's likely to be an acupuncturist, which I absolutely swear by. The guy that I go to has literally fixed a broken man this year. He's fucking brilliant. Now, when it comes to your home and environment, the 10 of Swords does indicate a no way back energy. There's something that comes up this week, whether it's a conversation, whether it's an invite, whether it's a hard line that's drawn in the sand. There is some moment or some realization that shows up this week where you realize this in the home sector is done and it won't continue any further. All right. And then with that said, I will say I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.